Hey, everybody. We support the great president. Come on in. We are supporting Donald J. Trump. Mhm. Trump, bro. We support the Mexican people. We love the Mexicans. They're going to pay for the wall. We're going to have a magnificent wall. And the Mexican people are going to be so happy and they're going to pay for it. We support Trump, Donald Trump. If you don't support Trump, I'm sorry, we cannot have you here. Sorry, even though I like you, you're a good guy. We are not accepting anybody that would like to have corruption in the government. We're sorry. Why do I support Trump? Because Trump has done an excellent job. Anybody who doesn't support Trump here doesn't need to be here. You will be removed from this group if you're going to start talking about corruption, Joe Biden, Hillary Clinton, and all that nonsense. You will be removed from the group. We are supporting the great effort and the great work of Donald Trump, and we want him for 4 more years, and we hope, and we know that he will win. Yeah, simple as that. So if you're not a Donald Trump supporter, we recommend that you go to one of those corruption groups or something like that. We support nonviolence because Donald Trump supports nonviolence, and we don't burn down cities, and we don't, do looting, and we don't attack innocent people. We are very peaceful people. So if you support all that radical democratic stuff, then you either got to go to one of those groups or start your own group. Yeah. Oh, God is on Donald Trump's side. You can bet on that. He has asked God for help, and he prays, and that joke about Biden being Christian, and then, is a big joke because if Biden was a Christian and a practicing Christian, Christians don't believe in abortion, first of all. And everybody knows he's a fraud because he's for abortion. So just think about that. 5 reasons, I could probably give you 100 reasons. I mean, where do you want to start? Fair trade. He got rid of Obamacare, which was total nonsense. I may be allergic to almonds. Just found that. Oh. Why would you support criminals if you support, Joe Biden and the criminals of the Democratic Party? Trump has actually created more jobs in history than anybody other president has ever done. So I don't have to sit here and defend him. His record is defended for itself. Just look it up. He doesn't need my defense. His record speaks for itself. He's going to be considered the best president in history. And Obama and all those other idiots, they're the worst ones. Yeah, the internet does lie. The internet does lie. It says a lot of false things. Biden said he was a Christian. And we know he can't be a Christian if he's for killing babies in the last trimester, which means the baby's alive. And he thinks it's okay to kill them. I mean, we know his son is a drug addict. We know that. You know, he had a dishonorable discharge in the service. He acts like his son is a big military great. He was kicked out of the army. And you're telling me how good his son is, and his record with the military was terrible. 47 years of being a politician. The only thing he's ever done successfully was get his family and himself wealthy. He's never helped anybody. He voted for higher taxes twice in the last few years. He voted to tax Social Security and Medicaid. So you tell me how great Joe Biden is? It's a joke. He's a failed politician. He was under the Obama failed vice presidency. And Obama is one of the worst presidents in history. So look that up. Oh, well, if you have a choice, Pink Lady, you could vote for somebody that's doing good for the country and puts the country first, or you can, and that's Donald Trump. He's proven that. Or you can vote for the Democratic Party, who is being funded by China and all these rich people that want to get their way and do immoral things in the United States. If you want to do that, then you'd have to vote for Democrat. So it's a matter of moral issue. If you want to vote for somebody that has the country best interest in mind, then you would want Donald Trump. But if you want, a lot of spying on campaigns, a lot of lying, you want Hillary Clinton's people where they kill people and she killed a lot of people, had a lot of people killed. If you want that kind of stuff, then I would say Democrat would be where you'd want to be. So it's a matter of, truth or honesty, or if you want corruption, then you want the Democrat. It's really not between night and day. I mean, they have a terrible last 8 years. Oh, if you want money, Trump is actually trying to get everybody another stimulus check, and guess who's trying to stop it? Nancy Pelosi and the Democrats. They don't want Trump to give that $1,200 second stimulus check, and he thinks that the people need it. And you're talking about a President Trump that never took a penny in pay. The president's entitled to almost $500,000 a year to be a president. And this president has never took a dime. Oh, well, seniors and disabled people, you're talking about Donald Trump. Donald Trump wants to keep Social Security, and the Democrats want to control Social Security and keep taxing it. So the Democrats, so older people cannot afford their medication. Donald Trump has brought medication for seniors down to the lowest in history. So Donald Trump is a president for all people, but he loves the seniors and he loves the military, and he's done a lot for both of them. And Joe Biden and his criminals, they want to get rid of all that. They want to tax Social Security so much, and that's terrible. I mean, people on Social Security earn that money. Why shouldn't the Democrats be able to keep on putting taxes on that money? That's ridiculous because they want to put more money in their pocket. All they are is a bunch of criminals. And Donald Trump is standing up to that. I thank God every day for him because he's standing up for people, ordinary people. The Democrats, all they do is lie, and they want to get you to say, oh, you're black. Oh, yeah, we're helping all the black people. As soon as you vote them in, they got the worst record of helping African Americans. You wouldn't believe it. Donald Trump, before he was even elected president, he won the NAACP award right before he became president. I mean, look at Obama, who's supposedly black. Who's the biggest separator of people as a president. Wanted all the prejudice and the racism. And he's from a city like Chicago, who has the highest crime rate, and you can't tell me he's a good president if the city he's from has the highest crime rate. People are killing each other every day. It's almost as bad or even worse than in the Middle East. All they want to do is line their pockets with money. Democrats. Trump doesn't need money. Trump has plenty of money. He was a successful businessman. He doesn't need money. He can't be bought or sold. He's not taking bribes from anyone. There's a lot of people that are rich people that are just waiting for the Democrats to get in office so they can have things their way and pay and buy and sell whatever they want. Yeah, actually filing bankruptcy is actually a part of success. And that law was made by Obama and Joe Biden. Companies are allowed to file bankruptcy, so it is not successful. That is totally wrong. When a company has more liability than assets, it's a law and it's a privilege that you can file bankruptcy and you can start all over again. See, this isn't a third world country that Obama and Biden and Hillary Clinton want it to be. But these are the laws that Obama and Biden made. And bankruptcy is a part of success. If a company is in trouble, they can file for chapter bankruptcy and they can start all over again. See, we do that in our country. We don't tell people they're bad if their business isn't working. And if you want to talk about filing bankruptcy in business, look at all the restrictions that Obama and Biden put on small businesses. Donald Trump took all those restrictions off because he wants small businesses. He wants minority businesses to start up and to thrive in this country. Obama and Biden taxed all the small businesses, and a lot of them, most of them failed, and it's hard to get a business off the ground. I know. I'm a small business owner. I've had a small business for 25 years. I know all the restrictions that they put on it. Donald Trump got rid of those. Now, do you want to go back to that? You want to go back to all the restrictions? Because if the Democrats win the president election, they're going to raise taxes for everybody, and they're going to put restrictions on small businesses, and they're not going to make things easy for anybody. They say all this fun, great stuff they're going to do. Look at their record. Look what they did the last 8 years. Look at the record they've done for the last 20 years. Democrats have failed this country. Donald Trump has got this country from the ground up. He has made things work for this country. He doesn't need money to be bought. He doesn't need to be bought. He doesn't need to be to sell himself out. He has plenty of money. He doesn't need that. He wants to help the American people, and that's the opposite of what the Democrats want to do. So if you look it up, the people that made those laws, and they're the ones that are the Democrats. They're the ones that made it possible for a business that's not doing good to get back up and try again. There's so many restrictions that Obama and Biden put on small businesses. Donald Trump removes them all. If Biden wins, he's going to put all those restrictions. He's going to tax small businesses. And he's going to put all that money in his pocket and all his cronies that are just waiting for all that money. That's what he wants to do with that money. He doesn't want to help you and me, regular people. He wants to help all those rich people. But he wants to blame Trump because, oh, Donald Trump, he's helping all the rich people. Well, all these corporations Donald Trump is giving tax breaks. Well, guess what? Those companies hire a lot of people. They hire people and give them good pay and give them good jobs and health insurance and everything. So yes, you want to help those big corporations because they're helping a lot of people. Guess what? Donald Trump took the regulations off them and lowered their taxes so they could help the American people and keep providing jobs. And here's this Biden idiot. He wants to turn it all around. He wants to tax the rich people and the big corporations again. And those people are going to move their companies right back out to China and all these third world countries. They're going to leave the United States. Donald Trump and Mike Pence got those people back here, those companies. And he wants to send them back again. That's what you get under Democrat rule. You get a lot of idiots. Oh, well, that's okay. You can watch this video again and you can get all the answers that you need, Pink Lady. Sorry that your internet went off, but, you know, the record is either you're going to vote for Donald Trump, a man that doesn't need money. He has plenty of money. He doesn't need to cheat people. He wants to help people. He had the lowest unemployment rate in history of the whole country, out of any president. He's done a lot of great things. And yeah, you can watch this video again, Pink Lady, and I'm sure it will help you. But when people tell me Donald Trump's bad, he's this, he's that, look at all the great things he's done. I mean, just look at, you got Democrats who want to make things bad for you, and you got Republican Donald Trump, who's not even a politician, who wants to make things good for seniors, for small businesses, for regular people. And he created a lot of jobs before this whole coronavirus thing happened. And, you know, the Democrats want to blame him for coronavirus. He didn't cause the coronavirus. So if you want to blame anyone, blame China. And this idiot Biden said that Donald Trump handled it wrong. And Biden said he wouldn't even have closed down the country. Imagine that. The doctors and scientists said that we would have had over 2 million corona cases, deaths. And 20,000 is 200,000 to 2 million. I mean, one death is bad enough, and it's unacceptable. But you have to remember that Joe Biden, he would have kept the country open. He wouldn't have closed anything. And those health officials said we would have had 2 million deaths. Well, you have to pick your poison. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's perfect but God. But if I have my choice, I'm picking Donald Trump over the corrupt Democrats. Donald Trump has proven that he's done a great job for his country by action, not by promises like these idiot Democrats have been doing for years and never help anybody but themselves. You know, these are public servants that have lined their pockets with millions and millions of dollars. Donald Trump is not. Oh, I loved Bush and I liked Reagan. Reagan was a good president. You know, we had a really good economy. And I think Bush and Reagan did a good job, you know. I mean, people are not perfect. You know, Donald Trump he's not a perfect person. I'm not voting for Donald Trump because of his personal life. You know, I'm voting for the guy because he has done good things for the country. He has done a lot of good things for this country. And look at the record, Obama and Biden, they have done terrible things for this country. That's why I'm supporting Donald Trump. His personal life, and yeah, he says some crazy off the wall stuff. I agree with you 100%. You know that stuff is a little crazy, but the man has done a good job, and the Democrats have proven all along that they've done a terrible job, and all they want to do is make their people, their big rich people, even richer, and help all these people, and they don't want to help any regular people. They want to help. They want to help blacks. They don't want to help Latinos. They don't want to help white people. They want to bring in foreigners by the millions, killers and cutthroats, undocumented people, and whatever happens, happens. Because they want to do that so they can get the Democratic vote. They don't care if you're from another country, you come here, you're not a citizen, you shoot 5 or 10 people. They have no problem with that. They want people to vote Democrat. That's all they want. And they don't care what kind of background you're from. Hey, Josh. Yes, Josh. Josh, you got to do some voting, man. And you know what they say about people that don't want to vote? If you don't vote, then you cannot complain about things. You know, Donald Trump wants these programs to help people. The Democrats want to take them away. So when the Democrats take away these programs, then you'll wish you voted for somebody that helps people. Hey, Pete the Patriot, how's it going? Like I said before, I'm not voting for anybody's personal life. I'm voting for people that have proven to do good work for the government. And Donald Trump has been an excellent president. He's done a lot of great things for this country. Is he a perfect person? No, he's definitely not a perfect person. Look at Obama and Biden. I mean, Obama gave the terrorists like $60 billion just for the hell of it. I mean, Trump wouldn't have given them 60 cents. I mean, this is what you got. You know, that's where the difference lies. Policy. What do you mean by policy? Well, anyhow, that's all I'm saying. You know, I'm not a politician. I'm not a rich person. I'm just an average person, and I'm supporting Donald Trump. Oh, thanks, Josh. You know, that's all I could say. You know, you support who your heart feels that you should support. That's all I'm saying. No, I didn't miss your question. I told you I liked Clinton. No, I didn't like Clinton. I said I liked Bush, and I liked Trump, and I liked Reagan. Clinton and is very terrible, and hopefully she'll end up in prison, and that's where she belongs for all the things that she's done, all the crimes against this country that she's done. So I hope she ends up in prison, because that's, you know, I don't believe that these rich people should be above the law, like Clinton. She's done a lot of things that are illegal, and she's still walking the streets. And if you and me did that, we'd be in prison. So I think she needs to be where she belongs, and that's prison. Simple as that. Oh, yeah, Thomas, the media is all Democrat. The media does not like Trump. Exactly. And I agree with you. Every single channel is against Trump, even when Trump has his rallies. I've been to Trump's rallies. When Trump says something good, they don't even want to show that, you know? Question to that. I don't know what you're talking about, what question you have. I'm looking back. I missed so much. If you could tell me what it is again. Clinton has said a lot of crazy things. Not only said crazy things, Clinton has murdered people. So how about that? Should somebody that murders people, should they be in prison? She let people die, U.S. soldiers, when she knew that they needed to be saved. She didn't do nothing about it. She didn't send anybody in to help. Clinton has tried to been spying on Trump's campaign. She lost the campaign. She took billions and billions of dollars. I'm not talking about millions from these third world countries for this Clinton Foundation. Okay. And and Hillary Clinton says she's the champion for women. She took millions of dollars from countries that behead women. They have no respect for women. They cut the women's head off in public. And she says she's the champion for women. How's that sound? Bill Clinton is just like Hillary Clinton. I think they're both criminals, and you've seen the conduct of Bill Clinton, so you tell me what you think about him. I'm not for Democrats. I'm not even a Republican. I'm more of an independent person. I don't go for Republicans. I don't go for a Democrat. I'm independent. I believe in President Trump. You've already seen what the Democrats do when they're president, when they're in office. They do nothing for everyday people. Trump has, sent $1,200 stimulus check. You think Obama or Biden would send anybody a $1,200 stimulus check? Yeah, I don't like Hillary Clinton. Like I said, she belongs in prison. Josh, this isn't about anybody's wife, but yeah, my wife is okay. I know you're not going to stand up for President Trump, and that's your personal belief. But like I said, this live stream is about President Trump. It's not about family or any personal issues. But my wife is okay. Yeah, I think Hillary Clinton said a lot of crazy things about to the public. A lot of crazy things. Like she said she's going to become a good president. She would have been a terrible president. Terrible president. Just look at Joe Biden and the first time they had their meeting together, calling the president of the United States a clown. I mean, you're not supposed to be calling the president a clown. Joe Biden is a clown. But I would have had enough respect not to say that to him on the air, because that's ignorant. Or if you're not here to talk about Trump, then you're not here to talk about anything, because this is what we're talking about in this chat. This chat is about Donald J. Trump for president. And if you want to talk about personal issues, that'll have to be done off the air, because this chat has nothing to do with meeting up, having fun, or anything. This chat is completely about President Trump and being elected for a second term. So thanks. Pink Lady, that was a joke. That was sarcasm. Except people don't want to take sarcasm. They try to take that seriously. Yeah, the president really believed that if you inject bleach, it's really going to help. Come on. That's sarcasm. And if you want to talk about ignorant stuff, we can also talk about the Democrats who do a lot of ignorant things. Look at the Obamacare. You want to talk about ignorance? How about Obamacare? How that's supposedly going to help people with insurance. I had to pay personally. I had to pay $1,000 because I didn't have Obamacare because the premiums are too high. Okay. I don't think that whatever the case is, Thomas, Trump's the one that wants to build the wall. The wall is about 3/4 of the way finished, they say. But, and that was not a lie. He was just joking around, Pink Lady. So you obviously sound more like you're a Democrat. You're for all the negative stuff. So you sound like you're more for the Democrats, Pink Lady. But Trump is the one that's building the wall. He's, like I said, they say the wall is 3/4 of the way done, and it's going to be a good wall. And that's all I know. I don't know anything about the wall. This chat is for people that support Donald Trump. And if you support Donald Trump, you're welcome to be here. If you don't, there's a lot of rooms out there that you can go to that want your vote for Biden and Harris. Harris has a failed record. She even failed at her own state of California. She's a black woman. She was a DA, and you could look it up in public records that she put more black people in jail than any other white person or anybody. So you tell me she's trying to help black people, you're wrong. So if you want to go to another chat room and talk about all the lies the Democrats want to do and promises that they made, President Trump hasn't made any promises. He has done it in action. His promises are delivered. So how's that? That's a big difference. When a politician, which Trump is not a politician, he doesn't make promises. He says he's going to do something and he does it. That's action. Okay. So, Pink Lady, if you're for Democrats, then there's probably other rooms out there you might want to be in. So what I think of Jo Jorgensen? I've never heard of a Jo Jorgensen, Aaron. What is your dream job when you were age 3? Okay, baby, you're gonna leave because you're talking stupid. Anybody that's gonna talk stupid is not gonna be in the chat. If you support the president, Donald J. Trump, then this is the room to be in. But if you're going to talk ignorant, then you're going to be removed from the room, because it seems like we have people in here that are just trying to pretend that they want to talk about the topics, but want to put down Donald Trump. This is not a room to put down Donald Trump. This is a room to bring up the American people. I've seen your comments over and over. You're not talking about voters. You don't care about the vets. You don't care about disabled or homeless, Pink Lady, because you asked me about bleach. You started talking about bleach like that was an important thing. So you are not for anything but criticizing the president. And if you're going to criticize the president, you could probably go to another room, because this room is to bring up people. The president wants to bring people up. He's already proven by his actions that he's done some great things for this country, a lot of great things. There is more than just, oh, Aaron, I don't care about any other party or anything. I'm here to support the president. And I can tell you about libertarians, they can never come up with the millions of dollars, unfortunate, to run for presidency. So libertarians usually drop out because they don't get much support. So somebody that's a libertarian, he might get 4% of the votes. He cannot win presidency with 4% of the vote. So it's simple as that. Yeah, you brought up the bleach because you like to play around, Pink Lady. And I understand you don't care about, you're not saying anything good about the president. So, we don't really have much to say anymore. We already got that. As I said before, this chat is about supporting President Trump. If you don't support President Trump, first of all, you don't need to be here. If you want to criticize the president, you can do that somewhere else. This live stream is about supporting the president and electing him for a second term. If you don't believe in those things, I'm asking you to leave, because I don't need you here to tell me about bleach. You want to talk about really stupid things. I'm not here for that. I don't have the time to waste to be talking about ignorant things. You need to find Joe Biden. He seems to have a lot of time to talk about ignorant things, make things up, lie. Harris does a lot of lying too. Find a chat room with them or a live stream with them, and they would love to lie to you and talk ignorance with you all day long. But I'm not here for that. I'm here to support Donald J. Trump for a second term. Simple as that. And yes, if you have anything negative to say, I'm going to block you. As simple as that. I'd rather be in a room by myself than to talk to people about ignorant things. So, Aaron, I don't believe a libertarian is going to win, and Trump has a proven record of success. So, personally, I'm backing Trump, and he might be a great person, a libertarian, but they cannot win because they cannot get that many votes. They might get a very small percentage of the votes, and that's it. So that's my opinion on that. And people that are too liberal is not for me. You need somebody like Donald Trump, who's not a politician, who doesn't talk in circles around people. He gets to the point. He gets things done. He's not real liberal about everything. He's conservative, and he just tells you what he's going to do, and he does it. So somebody, Joe Jorgensen, is not going to win as president. So it doesn't matter what I think of him. I'm not wasting my vote on Joe Jorgensen, who can only get maybe 2 or 3% of the votes. I want to vote for somebody who's great and somebody who can win this election again, like he did last time. And that's why I support the president. So hopefully I hope that's the answer to your question. And thanks for asking it. I know there's other parties than Democrat and Republican. I don't even consider Trump a Republican. He's a private person who, yes, he's in the Republican Party, but a lot of the Republicans are crazy. Trump is just a regular guy, came from a big business background. He's not into all the politics garbage, mumbo jumbo that the news wants to put up. He just wants to help the people. That's what he's about, helping people and creating good jobs for people and making this country work, and so everybody can realize the American dream. The Democrats talk about that, but they never ever done anything. And Donald Trump has a proven record of success as president. Seriously hope Trump will win. All his work will be down the drain if Biden wins. Think about Trump. Oh, I believe Trump is going to win. I believe his chances are he was already vice president. And if he knows so much about fixing this country, why did he tell Obama? He never did anything in politics to help anybody. So, if the face of this country in the Democratic Party is Joe Biden, who's a failure, who's failed in government for over 47 years, then yes, I believe Trump is going to win. He's going to win it by probably a lot more than he did last election. So yes, I think Trump will win. I have no worries about that. You're talking about negative to a positive president. And Trump is all about getting things done and helping people. So, anybody else has any questions? Great. We can talk about them. If you have anything nice to say about the president, that's kind of funny because I make this live stream for people to support the president, and all I've heard is negativity about the president from people that came in here. There's a lot of people I talk to on Facebook that support the president, and maybe I need to spend more time on there because this is what I get here. And to me, it's a little troubling that people come in and they're not concerned about the state of the country and which direction we're going in. It seems like people are more want to talk about dumb things, that don't add up to anything. So I'm probably going to spend most of my time helping the president on Facebook. I've been pretty successful on there. And if you want your country to be free and to stay good, you need to vote for the president. If you want all that other nonsense, like I said before, you know who to vote for. But that's what this is about. And I think I'm going to close this live stream because I have a lot of work to do on Facebook to help my president get reelected. So thanks for coming, and we'll see you later. Bye.